Good evening, my people. This is a story of Ihuoma and Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry saw Ihuoma on Instagram and fell in love with her because of her beauty. Mr. Henry chatted Ihuoma and exchanged contact. Mr. Henry is a well-known businessman in Nigeria, while Ihuoma stays in United States of America. So they continue talking. Ihuoma is a traveling nurse, which she travels everywhere to work. So they continue talking, and then finally Ihuoma decided to come back to Nigeria to see Mr. Henry. So Mr. Henry now booked her tickets to Nigeria, which she booked all the tickets. They now agreed to see. So Ihuoma arrived Nigeria, Lagos precisely. When Ihuoma arrived, Mr. Henry booked a very lovely hotel, a very, very expensive hotel that can be comfortable and suit her, Ihuoma. So they spent the first night, nothing happened. They really talked about their marriage plans, talked about everything. They now talked about how they're going to see their mom, which the next day, Mr. Henry and Mr. Ihuoma went to see their mom. So as after visiting their mom, they still booked many appointments, how their wedding plans and everything. So after they came back, the second night, the third night, Henry and Ihuoma was intimate. After everything, Henry fell sick. Henry was rushed to the hospital. When Henry was rushed to the first hospital, they found out that Henry had appendix. The appendix had broken in his tummy, and which everything went successfully. So Henry spent like 9 to 10 days in the hospital, which after everything, so they now discharged him with that pains and everything. Ihuoma still told Henry, let them go and see their dad. I said, there's no problem, we're going to see your dad. And due to that time he was sick, Henry, Ihuoma and mom was in the hospital taking care of Mr. Henry. So everything, they went to see their dad. On discussion, Henry now told Henry that, you know what happens if my dad asks, tell him that it's up to 1 year that we knew each other, so the dad will not think that it's just a short relationship. So after everything happened, then I saw that the dad now disclosed that Ihuoma had been married before, which Henry screamed. But that didn't stop their marriage. They still moved on. So after they moved on, so they now planned everything for the wedding. But Henry noticed that Ihuoma is the type of hot temper. She shouted at him at any little thing. So on the conversation about they want to see their Reverend Father, who is in the United States, so they decided to make a video call, which the Reverend Father asked Mr. Henry, how do you know this? They say, I love her so much. What of them? I say, I love her. Before you know it, Ihuoma started shouting at Mr. Henry. Before you know it, Mr. Henry called off the wedding, that he needs more time to work. So what do you think about this? Is it that they didn't plan to know themselves well or what?